I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Sorry ain't gonna cut it.
The police have arrested many parents for DUI, negligence, drugs, and even murders. However, sometimes their kids provide enough evidence to put them behind bars. Here are 5 cases when kids got their parents arrested. Starting off with Austin, who opened his mother's nightstand and handed over a pouch of meth to the officers. On the 13th of July 2023 in Las Vegas, Nevada, the Henderson Police Department responded to a worried father who asked the cops to go to his son's house for an emergency. Allegedly, the 9-year-old son, identified as Austin, called his father from inside a bathroom, and his father told the officers that things were not normal over at his son's place, who was living with his mother. When they arrived at the house, they were taken aback when Austin came out and handed them a mysterious bag.
Hello. How are you? Well, thank you. So, we were called to come check on your son.
Okay, yeah, he's got my phone in the bathroom for like an hour.
Can I come in and talk to you?
Sure, yes. What is going on?
I have no idea.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, you just handed it to me.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
According to reports, Austin found his mother's drugs and then locked himself in the bathroom with his Apple device. From there, he called his father, who had divorced his mother, and asked him for advice. That's when the father called the police and they arrived at the scene, and now the officers confront the suspect.
Do you have an ex-boyfriend or ex-husband? Baby daddy?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry. He called because he wanted us to check on your son. He was concerned that there was some stuff going on, that he was FaceTiming your ex. What's his name?
My ex-husband? Tony.
Tony. He was FaceTiming Tony. He was concerned about his
There's
welfare.
nobody here.
Well, you're here.
Yeah, no, but what was the concern is what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, I guess when he was on FaceTime with Tony, he was showing Tony this stuff that he found in the house.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, I don't either.
Well, I don't even know what is happening. I know that my kid went in the bathroom and for an hour, and I've been like, what's wrong? We were having a popsicle, playing Fortnite, and
Right.
all of
And there was nobody else home? Nobody else is
Nobody
here?
lives here.
So all this stuff in this house is yours?
This is all my, yeah.
So everything in the house is yours?
Well, this is my house.
Okay. And this is in your
Well,
house?
Kristen was here earlier.
Who's Kristen?
My girlfriend, she came by.
Kendra Long, the kid's mother, lies about the ownership of the substance and tries to frame her partner. According to her narrative, there has been a huge misunderstanding, and the bag of drugs actually belongs to her new girlfriend, who left it at her house when she came over, but the officers are not buying it.
Sitting up the street for our regional manager.
Right.
We're in property management. She has a baby kitten, watching the kitten.
So how is your relationship with Tony?
Kendra keeps denying the accusations, but unfortunately for her, if the cops do not get convinced, then she will land in jail for possession of meth. And while all of this is going on, the kid undergoes a breakdown.
Okay, so where were the drugs at?
Underneath the nightstand.
Underneath the nightstand? Okay, gotcha. Do you ever seen anything like that here before?
No.
No? Okay, so where are those at right now? There's nobody inside's in trouble for anything. I just need to try to figure out what's going on.
I see him to the first one I saw.
Okay, and who was that?
It's an officer to the right.
Okay, so you gave them, the officer, some stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Upon questioning, Austin says that he found the drugs underneath his mother's nightstand and immediately realized that this was an illegal substance.
Think when you saw it?
I just saw a couple bags. I was curious. Pull it out, and then that's when I knew what it was.
Yeah, from like TV and stuff? Like you thought like maybe it was drugs from like TV and stuff?
Yeah.
Right, right. And you got scared and you called your dad?
Yeah.
And what did he say? Called the police?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you did the right thing. I know you don't want to get anybody in trouble, and we're here to make sure everybody's safe, and that you're safe and your mom's safe, and
Regardless of how difficult the decision was, the kid chose to do the right thing, but his mother still did not understand the gravity of the situation and continued to argue with the officers.
if what we have in your house is, that's a pretty large amount of methamphetamine.
I don't know what you're, like, honestly, I've been
So-
sitting here talking to the other one this whole time.
Right.
I don't have any idea what this is.
Okay.
I don't have
But
any
this is your
idea.
house.
This is my house.
Right. That's your cup right there, right?
This is my everything.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So the legal standard usually is that this is your house, that everything in the house that you have possession over. And if we get something that you can technically be responsible
This is
for.
not, if this is drugs or whatever, this is not mine, and I don't know what else to tell you.
So would you be willing to take a urine test?
I'm
See-
not willing to do anything. I have a.
I was just
trial.
asking you.
No.
So you wouldn't be willing to do a urine test tonight
No, nothing.
for any
because of-
like methamphetamines, cocaine?
I'm not willing to do anything right now because my ex-husband put so many.
But if you're clean, it's going to help your case, though.
I don't. Why do I have a case?
Well, for us, because you're saying that you don't know what this is.
But what is it? A case? Though?
Like, let's say, because your child just gave us what appears to be a large amount
I
of
don't know what
methamphetamine.
this is, though.
And then let's say you assisted us and you took a drug test and you were completely clean.
Kendra claims that she has never used drugs, but when the officer asks her to undergo drug tests in order to prove her claim, she refuses and gets arrested.
Because we've been here for a while now and we've restricted your movement, that you do have the right to remain silent.
Me?
Uh-huh. If you give up that right, you can say anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law.
Hold on.
I just want to read this to you. Since we're restricting your movement, you're not allowing you to go upstairs.
Jeez. It's like we just got out of the academy.
Police arrest Kendra for drug trafficking and child abuse. She posted $25,000 that same day, according to court records. She then violated a family court order and other rules specified as a condition of her release. Prosecutors said they found text messages which prove that Kendra was dealing drugs from her home while her son was present. Austin was then transferred to his father, but Austin is not the only smart kid. This next 5-year-old kid is as articulate as a linguistics professor. On 7th March 2023, the cops received a call informing them that a kid had been crying for help outside an apartment building. When they arrived at the scene, they found a 5-year-old boy alone asking for help.
What's wrong?
I want my mommy. She went to the store. I need my mommy.
Hello?
She's gonna do my daddy.
Police department?
Mommy. She's not here.
Hello?
She went to the store.
She went to the store. Police department?
The kid takes the cops inside, and they find out that there is no one inside. During the search, the kid tells the officers that both his father and mother have left him alone in the house, which is straight up a charge of child negligence.
Did your mom and dad both go to the store together?
No, my dad's at my papa's house.
Your dad's at your papa's house? Do you know the phone number there?
Yeah,
You do? Where's the phone? You have a phone in here?
no.
No?
I
It's still-
saw your phone, but it's dead.
Okay. So your mom left you, went to the Big Apple store? How long she been gone? You don't know?
How old are you?
5.
5. What's your name?
People been breaking into our house, but
People been breaking into your house.
yeah, and they messing up our house.
As the child informs the cops about potential break-ins taking place at his house, someone opens the front door, alarming both officers.
Mommy, you left me home alone.
Yes. What's going on? I just went to go see Grandma for a second.
You left me home alone.
What happened?
He had the door open, was yelling for you.
I left
The
it
neighbors
on
called.
alone.
Come here.
Why you ain't come across the street to?
No. Hold on. Where's Grandma live?
Right across the street.
Why don't you take him with you?
I just went over there real quick.
Do you have an ID?
Yes, sir.
What's across the street?
Literally across the street.
The officer is not quite convinced by this story, and he has a few methods to identify the truth. One of the ways to confirm or dismiss the suspicion is by talking to the grandmother herself, who happens to arrive at the house shortly.
It's her.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Your grandma?
Yes, sir.
She was over with you.
Yeah, but
For a second.
yeah, for a second. She only came over here for a second.
Where do you live at?
I live on the south side. I don't even live on the east side. I'm out here visiting some friends.
So where were you at?
At her friend's house, real quick.
Where's the friend live?
Right across the street. I don't know the
Right,
address.
right out back.
Yeah, literally.
Well, we're trying to figure all this out because
Where-
we got a 5-year-old kid left home alone.
Oh, well, it was only for a couple seconds.
Well,
Well,
that's
we
all
don't
it
know. That's
takes.
what we're just always
Oh,
trying to figure
yeah,
out.
That's,
Oh,
that's all
yeah,
it
I'm
takes.
sorry.
I mean,
because
I understand what you're
No, 'cause
saying.
I
What
don't-
happens if
Listen.
you'd have walked out?
I understand.
Listen.
I understand.
I told him all this. I said, I'll be right back. He literally plays the game all day. He was in there playing the game. I said, I'll be right back. I'm about to go over there and see her grandma real quick. That was it.
So do you think this is serious
No,
or not
no.
serious?
It's serious.
It's very serious. It's very serious. It's very
Just
serious.
that
The cops do not buy this story for three big reasons. First, the kid himself specified that his mother went to a shop. Second, the kid was sobbing because he was neglected for a long period of time. And third, both the women carried the odor of weed.
Not only is it for a second, then you come back in and you're smelling like weed. So you leave your 5-year-old home alone so you can go smoke weed. And then you come back and then you yell at him.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, you did.
I-
Said what'd you do or whatever. Anyways, I could run the tape back. It doesn't matter. The point is he's crying with the door open.
He was
Wandering
crying.
wandering around out here. Where
Come here.
Wandering around out here, wondering
He
where
was
you're
crying.
at.
Yeah, he was
Why
crying.
would you scare? Mommy was coming.
So-
She ain't gonna leave you.
Is he your only child?
What happened?
I mean, come on. Leaving a 5-year-old home alone,
He was playing.
Right?
And what happened?
you got the scale on the table, the 5-year-old sitting next to your papers,
What'd you say?
your shoe back up smelling like weed, there's roaches. I mean, come on.
Slowly, all the pieces of the puzzle fell into place. The kid's dad was away at his grandpa's house, and in the meantime, his mother was out smoking weed, which meant that the 5-year-old was alone and unattended. At this point, both women are aware that they cannot get out of the situation, and consequently, they do not resist the arrest.
Yeah.
Talk with me.
Oh, my child. I love you. You'll be home. Don't worry about it.
Connor Matthews, the kid's mother, was taken into custody and transported to base, where she was charged with child endangerment and a warrant for failure to appear in court for a DUI charge from 3 years ago. Connor is a horrible parent, but she is nothing compared to Jackie, who attacked her daughter while intoxicated. On May 13, 2023, police in Carlsbad, New Mexico, were notified that two females, mother and daughter, were physically fighting with each other in the lobby of a medical center. However, when the cops arrived at the scene, the fight had already escalated and now the females were in a scuffle.
No! Nobody was drugged at work, bro.
Carla, this is going to be reference to Colin Ash.
The f off me! What did I say? Get the f off me!
Hey, enough.
Get the f off me!
Stop.
No! She don't listen to nothing, bro!
Okay.
Stop.
Don't.
Give me your keys, Mom. No.
Who drove over here?
I did.
You
She
drove?
did.
Okay.
Let go of my...
Where are the keys at right now?
Officer, please tell her to let
Okay.
go of my things!
Okay,
bro.
where are the keys at right now?
In here!
Okay, well, your daughter drove.
Let go!
Let your daughter have the keys.
No!
Okay?
What?
Let your daughter have the keys. She drove over here, did she not?
Yeah.
Okay.
The officer came to know that the 36-year-old mother, Jackie, and daughter, Giovanni, rolling on the ground over a dispute. Jackie wanted to drive her car while she was drunk. However, her 20-year-old daughter stopped her and took out the car keys, which caused the fight.
I have to go to work. You just let her go
Hey,
home.
stop.
She has to go to work. No, this whole time is bullshit, bro.
Hey, what is your name?
Her name is Jackie.
Jackie, stop.
The officer tried to stop Jackie from worsening the situation, but she does not comply and instead attacks Giovanni while the officer is standing right next to her.
Oh, bro.
Just hang out.
For
It's fine.
what, bro?
I'm just chill, okay?
For what,
Just
dude?
chill out for a second. Just chill. All right? Stop it. Stop it. Now we're done. See, you had your opportunity to calm down. Now we're going this other way. Okay?
The mother tries to steal the car keys and, unsurprisingly, gets handcuffed on the spot and is taken to the police car. Later, the cops confront her about the ridiculous incident, but Jackie is in no mood to take any accountability.
Out here, she's trying to figure out exactly what's going on and why she feels that she would need to get you some help.
For what?
I don't know.
Dude? What did I do?
She feels that something happened at work to make you act the way you're acting right now. She feels that probably the way that you're acting right now is outside of your normal character.
Oh, yeah?
That's what I'm assuming.
Let me tell you what.
Okay, tell me.
I've been drugged 3 times and raped twice. How about you tell me how the I'm acting different?
I don't know. I don't know you.
This ain't compared to nothing.
Okay.
This ain't compared to nothing. Calm the down.
Okay.
Well, go home.
Okay.
And you're trying to fight over what?
I don't know.
Over what?
I don't know. That's why I'm here to try to
Oh,
help.
you're going through some...
Huh?
She's going through some...
She's the one. The officers soon realize that they are wasting their time talking to a brick wall, so to avoid the hassle, they decide to drop her at her house where her niece and her mother are waiting for her.
What do y'all want me to get checked for?
Because you're saying you're drugged.
No, I wasn't saying I was drugged. Ask this guy.
So what happened?
She was saying I was drugged.
One drink
We were chilling. We were chilling. We were fine. I don't know where her
they weren't fine. She wasn't
whatever.
No,
I came out here earlier.
I don't want her here though because like she's obviously aggressive and I'm not the
As the niece is explaining Jackie's anger issues to the officer, she pushes her own mother out of her way, who was in a wheelchair. The cops immediately rush after her and take her into custody. Jackie gets handcuffed for the second time on the same night and gets booked for battery. However, the woman still does not stop there and starts abusing the cops while they wait for the doctor.
Out of here, please. Why? Show him your video and get the on.
He will.
Unlawful application of force. Get the out of here, bro. I've been a good mom for 20 years. Get the out of here, Peacock. I didn't do to my mom. You are nobody. And you know it. Don't look at me all stupid. Get the out of here, bro.
And the doctor arrives.
The doctor confirms that Jackie is not intoxicated at the moment. The alcohol in her system has dissipated over the past few hours. However, she will still go to jail.
Touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. And next time you want to take somebody to jail, you need to clear them first.
She was charged with battery on a household member and obstructing arrest. Jackie was released from jail 2 days later, and the charges were eventually dropped. She was a crazy woman and totally indifferent to everyone around her, but the award for the worst parents still goes to these next two. In June 2019, a woman was driving southbound when she spotted an undressed toddler trying to cross the road in front of her. She quickly pulled over on the kid's side to prevent other vehicles from hitting him. Immediately afterward, deputies were dispatched, and when the officer got to the scene, he saw the woman holding the child on the roadside.
Okay. Who's... Did we find? No.
I just pulled over.
They were walking in the road?
Yes, he actually...
Oh, I know where it is. I think I'm pretty sure I know which one. He's from that one right there.
Oh, good.
I'm pretty sure.
I hope so.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know if
You want to come to me or are you good there with her?
Oh, look at you.
All right, let's go. Let me hang tight. Can you pull over here for me 1 second?
The deputy knows where to find the toddler's parents because of a previous case that took place about a year ago involving this same exact family.
Is this where you live? You live here? Do you live here?
Yeah.
That's where you live? How'd you get out? Is this where you came from?
Yeah.
Hello!
Awesome.
See my blue lights, buddy? Look at that. We're gonna sit in that car actually. Can you hang tight with him while I pull my car over here and you can sit in the back of my car for a second? Absolutely is.
The parents, identified as Tirado and Kruger, do not open the door, and it appears they are deep asleep while their 2-year-old kid is wandering on the road in a dirty diaper. While the officer puts the kid into his car, the parents finally wake up and talk to him.
No. You don't recognize me? I was here last time when this happened. You remember that? Yeah. And your son today was in the street walking out on US 1, and luckily some nice ladies saw him and stopped before he got smushed by a friggin' car.
In the previous incident with the same family, the deputy got a call from another kid, and after arriving at the house, he found that 2 kids were left alone with an aggressive dog in the house, along with a loaded shotgun. They were charged with child neglect, and it seems that both of them will face the same charges this time too.
What were you guys doing in there?
We were just sleeping.
Just sleeping?
Yeah.
Can we get him a new diaper on? His diaper is really soiled.
Later, when the parents get to know that they will again go to jail, they start losing their minds.
Step out of the car for me. Come here. Come on. Step out of the car. Put your hands behind your back. I've had enough of this with both of you.
Wait, so you're arrested?
You both are getting arrested to get your kid dressed.
For what?
Child neglect.
Why?
Come on. What do you mean, why? Have a seat in the back of my car. I've had enough of you guys. Sit in the back. Get in there.
Please, why?
What do you mean, why? Sit in the back of the car. Slide in the car now.
Sure.
Poor parenting. Add that one to the list. Turn around. Come here. You're next.
For what? Why am I getting arrested?
Child neglect. Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do though?
What did you do? It's what about you didn't do. You didn't watch your kid. Your kid's out on the road. This is a history with you two. I mean, this is just a circus. All I want was the kid to get some clothes and get changed. You guys couldn't even do that.
What do you think I was doing?
Around. That's what you were doing.
I was putting clothes on. This is not fair at all.
It's not fair. Yeah, it's not fair to your son. That's what it's not fair to. Have a seat. They're letting him eat old McDonald's that's like 10 years old. They can't get him clothes. He's walking around with his glass everywhere. You know, this is just ridiculous. My patience is done with these two.
According to reports, the police found broken beer bottles scattered on the ground and several knives easily accessible to the children in the yard. Additionally, the entire home was in poor condition, with just one mattress, without sheets, meant to be shared by all 5 family members. On top of it, when asked about the kids' breakfast, Tirado said that the toddler pulls out bread and stuff by himself. Both parents were charged with child neglect, and if you think that they were insufferable, then you are not ready to meet Veronica, who left her daughter in the car to go have fun in a bar. In November 2023, police in Florida were called past midnight when a 35-year-old mother, Veronica Elliott, abandoned her 7-year-old daughter in the car to have drinks with her friends at a bar. When the officers arrived at the scene, they found that the girl was smiling and walking around inside a bar looking for her mother.
Chris, how you doing? I love your little pumpkin. Yeah? Okay.
Where'd you walk from?
I walked from my car over there.
Alright, just letting you guys. We're out.
Alright.
It's okay.
The bar staff tried to talk to the girl and contact her mother somehow.
Tell us where you came from, okay? You want to sit in that comfy booth with them? You want to sit with us? It's okay.
Where's your SpongeBob ice cream?
What's your mom's name?
Her name is Veronica Roxanne.
Veronica, what was the last name? Roxanne? Bell? Okay.
Her name is Roxanne and her last name is Bell.
You're awesome at this.
Where's your mommy at?
And sit next to me if you need to, okay?
You don't know? You said you walked from your car.
Yeah, because I fell asleep during it, and then she hasn't been there ever since. Because we got there in like 10 minutes, and then my mom said it wouldn't be long, and then she, after like 5 to 10 minutes, she just haven't came back.
Okay. The girl told the police that her mother had left her alone in the car, assuring her she'd be back in 10 minutes, after taking care of some important business at the bar. However, when 10 minutes passed and the mother still was not back, the girl got out of the vehicle to go search for her mother. The girl shows them the vehicle, and the officers examine the car while they wait for the girl's mother to arrive. After waiting for hours, the girl gave police the number of a man who served as a father figure for her as her biological father got killed a year ago. The man came to the bar and informed officers that Veronica had a history of abusing heroin and prescription medication, including a near-fatal overdose a few months back. A few hours later, Veronica finally shows up near dawn at 6:30 a.m.
You realize that it's 6:30 in the morning, right?
I do now.
And you realize that your daughter, 7?
Yes.
7 years old, has been by herself with us for 4?
No.
For 4 hours?
I do now.
You understand my frustration with this whole situation,
I do.
right? What on God's green earth were you doing that your daughter is here by herself at 7 years old, where she's terrified and goes into the bar and asks random bar people to help and call the police?
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Sorry ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, sorry. It's definitely not gonna cut it.
She said she was in a car somewhere over there.
The mother is clearly intoxicated and is missing a shoe. She struggles to understand what the officers are saying and can't stand upright. When the cops ask where she had been after leaving her daughter alone, she explains that she woke up in a car but has no memory of how she ended up there.
I have no idea.
Why were you in someone's car you don't even know?
I have no idea.
You understand how this looks, right?
I do.
What's your drug of choice?
My drug of choice is alcohol, but like I don't know how I ended up in the car. I just woke up in the car, honestly.
How'd you end up here?
I came here to meet friends. Yeah. So like all I know is I came here to meet friends, and then I woke up in the car. Yeah, Renan. I came here to meet my friend Renan, and then I woke up in that car. That's all I know. I woke up in a car that wasn't mine. I woke up in a situation where I didn't know where I was at.
Were your clothes on?
My clothes were on, yes. My clothes were buttoned, yes. But I don't know how I ended up like this. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't have ended up like this. I've never been in this.
Oh, you're right. You shouldn't have ended up like this.
Right. Right.
She attempts to reassure the officer, claiming her clothes were always buttoned. However, the daughter's father figure had already informed the police that Veronica has a friends with benefits arrangement with someone who often visits the same bar. So, it's highly likely the car belongs to this friend, and she may be lying to avoid facing charges of child neglect, which is why they do not let her leave.
And
yes.
then you
Yeah,
remembered
I
going
came
into
here to
the
meet a
bar,
friend.
so you do remember coming here.
Yes.
Yes. So let's be
Yes.
honest, okay?
Yeah, I'm.
That's
being
going to be
as
the
honest as I
best
can.
way for this situation, okay?
Yeah.
Because you just left your 7-year-old daughter alone for 6 hours.
Right.
You understand that, right?
I understand that.
So let's be honest with us. When we ask you questions, you answer them completely and
Most certainly.
truthfully. All right?
Most certainly.
All right. So after you left the bar, what happened?
Not after I left the bar. After.
The cops know that she has been lying to them and decide to trick her with their last question about drug abuse.
In the past?
I have. I'm an ex-IV addict, but I've been sober now from IV drugs for 5 years.
When was the last time you used?
It's been 5 years.
It's been 5 years?
Mhm.
So you didn't OD back in January
January.
of this year? That there's a Volusia County Sheriff's Office report about?
Yes, I absolutely did.
Okay, so the last time you used was January.
Yes.
Okay, so again, I don't understand why we're lying. Because a lot of...
The officers were already aware that she had a near-fatal overdose experience in January, but when she lied about it, they knew for a fact that she was not being truthful. As a consequence, she was arrested and taken to Volusia County Jail, where she was charged with child neglect without great bodily harm. She was later released on bond, but if she is proven guilty, she will end up in prison for almost 5 years with $5,000 of additional fines. If you enjoy true crime content like this, make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss out on any upcoming videos.